Welcome to Home with Simone. My name is Simone, and as always, a huge thank you to everyone that continuously supports my channel, whether you're new or an existing subscriber. Thank you all so much for your continuous support. This video is a look back at some of my favorite home decor that I've done in 2022. Started off with color. I don't use a lot of color, and I decided to with this tablescape, and I really loved it. And I put just a little hint of the yellows in my living room as well, and it turned out pretty good. I was overall happy with everything and looking forward to trying a little more color in 2023. One of the areas of my home that I worked really hard on consistently in 2022 was my front entryway. It turned out so nice. I absolutely love it. I had so much fun last year with the different seasons and being able to just be super creative with my decor, especially in my dining room. As we all know, I have a very tiny place, and so sometimes it could feel a little suffocating trying to do something that looks beautiful, elevated, and elegant with a tiny space and minimal decor. I am a huge believer in use what you have in your cupboards. You don't have to purchase new things all the time, and it's quite fine to reuse items. And this is what you see as a trend throughout all of my home decor, especially the dining room. I use the same cups, the same utensils, the same mats, the same napkin holders and chargers. It's just a matter of how you put it together that adds new flavor and brings new life to it. Even though 2022, I did not do as many DIYs as I normally would have done, the ones that I did turned out beautifully, and these were my GLAM pumpkins. Also, I really like that I dived into some tones that I wouldn't normally use, the deeper, darker burgundies and pinky tones, and also getting super creative by trying something different. I decided instead of using the candle holders or the lanterns a traditional way, I added my flowers on the inside of it, both in my dining room and my living room. December was one of my favorite, as you guys know, if you follow me from day one, Christmas is like the favorite time of the year for me. I love winter decor and I love holiday decor. And this year I decided to do 3 trees, starting off with the one in my bedroom. I did more or less kind of like a whimsical winter glam. I didn't over embellish it. I wanted to really celebrate the beauty of the flocked tree. And then I just put some of the ornaments that I had from before and also a couple new ones that I added this year, including my polar bears and these DIY gift boxes that I did. One of the things that gets me super excited and really happy when doing my Christmas or holiday decor is my winter village. I live for this. Like, I look forward. Once my winter village goes up, it feels like the holidays for me. It feels festive. I get really excited. But the only thing is, with my village, I'm kind of at a standstill for the last year or two. There hasn't been a lot of pieces available. Now, winter villages are super expensive, but I found all of my pieces from Dollarama, and I have been at the mercy of Dollarama for 2 years to have new pieces, which they don't. Even my little houses came from Dollarama. So this year, because I couldn't find anything new, what I decided to do was spruce it up a little bit. I decided to make my village multicultural. So I went ahead and took a couple of the pieces and I changed the ethnicity. I'm so happy that I did this because this, believe it or not, elevated my village. And it also gave me the idea that going into next Christmas, I may do a couple different DIYs with really elevating my houses and like my ladies or dresses and things like that. Because if you look super close, you can see that there wasn't really a lot of thought put into how the individuals or the company produced the pieces. Some of the people's faces aren't painted. They're missing eyes. Their head's the same color as their clothes. So I will definitely come up with some DIYs and we'll go ahead and elevate my village. Let's jump right back into another tree. One of the big things for me around the holiday season is ornaments. And so I was able to use some of my existing ornaments and I found some new ones and put them on my living room tree, which is just an over embellishment of ornaments and picks and florals. And I love it. It turned out perfect. This is what it looks like in the day. I think it's so beautiful. This by far, I would say, is one of my absolute favorite trees. This tree was my first tree and it kick-started everything for me this year when it came to my decor. This is the last tree that I did, and it didn't get as much time as the others because I put this tree up closer to the I would say probably the midway point in December, so right before Christmas, and I didn't get to show it off as much or even enjoy it as much at home. But while it lasted, it was absolutely beautiful, different direction than the rest, but I still was able to marry all of the elements of the different bronzes and I don't know if I want to say gold or platinums, and also a little bit of those earthy tones with the florals, and of course the classic whites. I stuck with some different shaped ornaments because this is a skinny tree or a pencil tree, so there's not a lot of width to it, and it could make it a bit challenging if you are not really paying attention to the size of the ornaments that you're using. And I finished everything off with my Dear Roger and my DIY gift box. And at nighttime, this is what it looks like. It's so beautiful in the evening and nighttime, especially when I had all of my trees lit and you came in. It just felt so surreal. It felt like you were not even in the same space. It was so whimsical and beautiful. It wasn't overwhelming or overbearing. I didn't do a lot of decor, but in this particular corner, it was just exactly what was needed to make that space look complete, because I felt like something was missing, and when I put the tree, it was perfect. Guys, this is my all-time favorite DIY ever that I've ever done on my channel. I'm obsessed with my nutcracker and I don't ever want to put him away at all. I worked super hard on this and I can't believe how amazing it turned out. Better than I could even have imagined. So in the home office, I kept it super simple, just a really nice Let It Snow pillow on my chair, and then on my desk I just have the words nice and a beautiful snow globe. Didn't want to add too much. It is a functioning space, and because it's already small, I wanted to make sure that what I put in there made sense with the space. I wasn't constantly having to move anything around, and I was able to function with no issues. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you'd know that my bedroom is always all white. We'll see if 2023 brings anything different. I hope you guys enjoyed this super quick video of the rooms that I really loved in 2022. All the links to the full videos of these rooms will be in the description, and I'll see you all in the very next video.